Hello Leos and welcome back to the channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you an energy update for the month of October. We have lots of very interesting energy going around us right now, surrounding us at this time point. Yeah, we're in Scorpio season, so we are ending karma. Big karmic changes. Scorpio energy is all about karma, clearing it, passing it, and allowing it to dissipate. With that brings new beginnings, new truths, new understandings. And we have an amazing super new moon on Sunday, which is the new moon in Scorpio. Lots of truths are going to be revealed, a lot of lunar energy, and new moons represents new beginnings. So with that, we're going to get started with your reading using the Goddess of the Moon Oracle deck and just sort of tap into that lunar energy right now. In the meantime, we are also enjoying the energy of the portal that was on Wednesday. Today is Friday the 13th, and Mars is going direct, so lots of action-oriented energy will be surrounding us from here on out, sort of giving us that energetic nudge to move forward with our plans and, get out of this this rut that we've been sitting in. But it was necessary for us to sort of take some time to sit still for a minute, kind of slow down. We had Mercury retrograde that finally went direct on the 3rd of Earth. So we had to take time to slow down with our communication, our thoughts, our ideas, and our intentions. And it's always sort of good to sort of take a minute to reflect and pause and reevaluate where we've been and where we're going. Now that we've done that, I feel like we've done the self-reflection, we've done the work, we've done sort of our assessment. We're being gifted with new truths. New truths have been revealed, especially with Libra season. I feel like Libra was all about dropping truth bombs. And with that, we learned some new information. Secrets were revealed, truths were uncovered. And that resulted in transitions in our lives. It could be us leaving jobs. It could be us parting ways with dear friends, family members. Perhaps taking a situation, perhaps ending a situationship, right? Expressing yourselves, speaking your truth about what you want in love, what you want in a relationship, and no longer settling for breadcrumbs, no longer settling for less than. I feel like many of us, it's time for us to rise up and stand on our truth and declare what it is that we want. And that's why I feel like with Sunday, and the energy surrounding the super new moon in Scorpio, it's going to have a bit of a phoenix rising element to it. With that, we're going to be propelled forward with the Mars going direct. We're going to have Sagittarius season starting on the 22nd of November, so that is fire energy. And Sagittarius is a very action-oriented sign, very proactive, sees the day. So with Mars going direct, new revelations coming to light, new beginnings, we're going to have this forward push that we need to get ourselves going on the right track. Because I feel like you're already leaving the past behind. Many of us, we're closing down timelines, people have transitioned out of the way, and it's time to move forward. It's time to get the show on the road. You know what I mean? Yeah, Leos, I know you definitely know what I mean, because you guys are fire signs, very fiery, very action-oriented as well. So I think you're ready. So we definitely are starting off with the Darkness card, and it is a new moon, and it's a 4 card. So with this, I feel like this new moon is going to yield new stabilizing opportunities. But you have to go through a bit of the dark times to get through the light. But I feel like right now, this new moon, I feel within the next month, for some reason, this 4 is calling out to me. I'm seeing 4 weeks. That it's going to bring about new changes. And with those changes, you're going to have to be working on establishing new boundaries. Boundaries has been coming out for a lot of signs this month. And I think it's because we're drawing new timelines. New timelines are being drawn in, and new energy is surrounding us. So this is sort of uncharted territory, and we're just moving into areas of our lives that we just haven't experienced yet. So we are being stretched, we are being pulled out of our comfort zones, and we're being called to expand. And with expansion, there's a bit of unfamiliarity. So with that, we need to sort of fumble about in the darkness, find our way through, work our way intuitively, and set new boundaries, set new ground rules. This is for the future. What will you put up with? What will you no longer put up with? You know? And this is all going to derive from the wisdom that you've gained through all these karmic lessons that life has taught you up until this point. So, yeah, it's transmuting your pain into wisdom. And with that, it's sort of setting new boundaries and, just allowing yourself to enjoy the view. Look at her. This is interesting. So there's a lot of pink. And for me, pink symbolizes the high heart of the heart chakra. And in shamanism, we see the heart chakra in two pieces. We have the regular heart, which is represented by the green color. And then we also have the high heart. It's the higher portion of the heart, represented by pink. So I'm seeing a lot of spiritual connection, self-love, self-care, self-protection in this bubble. Protecting your energy from energetic vampires, from people who just like to take and take and take from you and not reciprocate, not replenish you. No more. So I get the sense, Leos, that you are definitely setting new boundaries and you are enjoying the view of where you're at. You're very discerning about who and what you're letting into your space right now. And then we have the Queen of the Moon, the Sovereignty card coming in reverse. Leos, I feel like this is you guys. I mean, as a lion, as the lion symbolizes the Leo sign, lions are king of the realm. In this case, this is the Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. So I feel like you are reestablishing boundaries within your kingdom, sort of drawing the lines, outlining your space, outlining your territory, right? Reigning free in your environment. You are the queen. You are the ruler. You are the leader. You are the emperor of your domain. Okay, so with that, we're going to go ahead and transition to the tarot. I'm going to move these up. And we're going to pull messages from the Tarot de la Nuit and see what messages are coming through for Leo. So what does Leo need to know for the highest good of Ember? There's, goals. That was quick. Yeah, these cards have been chatty all day. For some of the signs, it did take a while. I did have to really work hard for some messages. But I feel like, Leo, yours are chatty, which is great. Okay, so what do we have right now from Leos? Yep, Strength, here you are. Death, a transition, Scorpio energy, which is what we're in right now with the reversed Page of Swords. What does that mean? I feel like strength and courage is required right now as you go through this transition. So I do feel like this is very current energy. You're definitely coming up prominently in your reading with the Strength card. And, with the Death card, that is Scorpionic energy. It is what's going on right now, the energy of today. We are still in Scorpio season up until the 22nd of November. So I feel like what's happening is that new thoughts, new ideas with the Page of Swords are getting ready to come in. And I feel like this is you trying out new ways of thinking, considering other points of view, new points of view in life, because the Page of Swords came out to clarify the boundaries, right? And I feel like with you guys, this is about, redrawing the lines and seeing yourself in a new light and seeing yourself through a new lens. Considering new ideas, new opportunities for the future, stuff that you haven't considered before. So the pages are very young energy. They're new energy. They're very excitable energy. And, I feel like this is you turning within to consider what you want to do differently in this next chapter. Because the Death card brings changes. The Death card is the ending of a cycle, the ending of an old way of life, the ending of familiarity, so that something new can come in, so that something new can be birthed, so that something new can grow and flourish. You got to clear the old in order to allow the new to come in. I'm being shown a garden. I'm being shown a garden where the weeds are being pulled out from underneath the brush. They're being cleared from bushes. I feel like there's pruning going on, and this is about clearing out that clutter. So there's new space for seeds to be planted, for new flowers to grow, new fruits and vegetables to be planted. This is about planting the seeds of abundance. We have to let go of the past in order for that to happen. All right. So let's keep going. What else for Leo, please? What else for Leo? We got Six of Cups. Possible soulmate, twin flame energy, feeling nostalgia, someone from your past. Nope, they're telling me not that one. Sorry. If it's meant to pop out, it'll pop out again. All right, so we have Six of Cups, feeling nostalgic, reliving the past, someone from the past, returning possibly. We have Five of Swords. This is conflict, arguments, possibly cutting someone out. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Bit of solitude energy, choosing to go to do things on your own. In fact, this is wrong. When these cards came out, Boundaries was second, and your Sovereignty card was third. Let me go ahead and correct that for you all, because these have significance. So let me explain setup. So past, present, future. First row is the past. Present, with the second layer of tarot we've pulled out, I'm going to pull a third layer, and that will be your future as well. So there's a bit of layers. There's layers going on here, and it's going to add dimension and depth to your reading as we continue to move forward. So yeah, so I'm seeing conflict with a past lover. Six of Cups coming through, which explains why the Strength is here and why there's the Death card. So there is definitely a transition happening. We have the Page of Swords, which also can suggest lack of communication with this person from the past. So I feel like you have not been in communication, and they may be coming back to clarify and rectify a situation. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, with the Five of Swords, this could also suggest reconciliation. On its own, the Three of Pentacles just talks about solitary solitary energy, choosing to go alone. Leos, you guys can be very solitary individuals as lions, because lions they like their alone time, and that's how they recharge, and that's how they regroup and reassess. I feel like this person's going to come in and say what they have to say. It may create a bit of an argument, but I think this argument is going to be a clarifying conversation. And then I think you're going to retreat to be alone with your thoughts, to think things through. Let's see what else. Let's see what else is coming in for Leo. Show me what's coming in for Leo. Another round, please. Another round for Leo. Lovers reversed. Queen of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so interesting. So we have the Lovers reversed. I feel like there's no communication between you and this person. There was a breakup and an ending, possibly with the soulmate. You could be dealing with an earth sign with the Queen of Pentacles. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And your outcome, yeah, you're choosing to go it alone. This is the Sovereign card, the Sovereignty card. I feel like you're moving towards your own personal happiness with the Ten of Pentacles. They involve a reconciliation of sorts, depending. Again, I feel like this conversation that you're having right now with this blast from the past may result in a difficult conversation and have a healing and cleansing effect, but I do think you're taking some time to retreat. The Lovers here is a choice. Do you stay or do you go? What do you want to do? Is this person worth it? In some scenarios, I feel like you do choose this Queen of Pentacles, this Earth sign, that does result in the Ten of Pentacles, which I feel like is happily ever after, which can be a solid relationship. It's long-term commitment. If you choose not to reconcile with this potential Earth sign, again, it doesn't have to be Earth, but it's someone who's coming in who possesses nurturing characteristics, who has their stuff together, who's grounded, who's, I'm hearing boring. So I'm sorry, Grasswatcher, but the person who this is for, who I'm hearing boring for, is choosing to not reconcile this connection, and they're choosing to go it alone. They're choosing their own personal happiness. So Leo, there's a couple of scenarios that I'm picking up for you. Either way, you're going in pursuit of your own personal happiness. And this is clarifying the sovereignty card in the beginning. So this is you defining your kingdom, defining your life. What's going to bring you happiness? What do you want? This is you reigning free and sovereign in your life, in your territory. And you're putting yourself first. And you're going in pursuit of your Ten of Pentacles. So this is success. This is financial prosperity. Whether you're single and doing this by yourself, or you're choosing to reconcile with someone from the past, again, either way, Leo, you're going to make yourself happy. Happiness is the outcome overall for you. It just sort of depends on what you want to do with this person from the past. That's the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups, reversed. Yeah, so with the Nine of Cups reversed, Leo, this is definitely taking a step towards your own personal happiness. It's just confirming and reaffirming everything that I said right here. Because Nine of Cups is about wishes coming true, hopes and dreams being fulfilled. The wish fulfillment card. The Nine of Cups reversed can also be overindulgence. So I do think that for those of you who are choosing to remain single and to not re-enter a connection with this person from the past, this is you doing you. Yeah. The more I look at this, the more I sit with the energy, I'm really getting the sense, Leo, you just walk away from the Lovers card. You know, we've got the Lovers with the Six of Cups clarifying, and this is disharmony. This is a breakup. This is walking away, you know, and we're seeing a difficult conversation with an Earth sign. So really, I am getting the sense more and more, Leo, that you are choosing you are choosing your independence, and you are choosing to be on your own, in pursuit of your own happiness. It doesn't mean that this is bye forever, but it's certainly bye for now. Yeah. And with this Death card in the center, this is an ending. You have the Strength card, this is you guys, stepping into your power. We have the Leo card here. We have the Ten of Pentacles right there. The beginning and ending. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, you're just doing you. You're doing your thing. And I feel like this conversation, you know, with the new moon and all the truth that's going to be dropped and just sort of the clarity that's coming in, I feel like, you know, you're definitely just choosing to be authentic and go in pursuit of your own hopes and dreams right now. To set yourself up for the future, because I feel like there's things that you want to do, but I feel like you have to be on your own to do that, to bring them into fruition. And this could be, you know, going back to school, this could be taking extra classes, this could just be focusing on you, you know, your health, your fitness, your overall enrichment, your spiritual growth, your spiritual expansion. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So just out of curiosity, I'm going to go ahead and check in with the Pure Love Oracle deck and see what's going on with the masculines and feminines. Just kind of get an idea of what the conversation will be like between you guys. Again, I feel like some of you Leos be connected, maybe connected with an Earth sign. You don't have to. But it's someone who's stable, someone who's reliable, maybe someone who's predictable, and I don't think you like that right now. Because like I said, I did hear the word boring. It was really funny how it just sort of popped into mind. But yeah, I think you're looking for a bit more pizzazz. a bit more, what's the word I'm trying to find? A bit more excitement, a bit more adventure. One more, please, one more. Yeah, so there's definitely a separation here. Definitely a separation. It's a bye for now, but not a bye forever. Because for the masculine side, again, take it how it resonates, and you can definitely switch the characters depending on your situation. But we have someone that's saying, I'm closed to love right now, or closed off to love right now, but I want to spend life with you. See what I mean? It's a bye for now, not a bye forever. I feel like that's on the masculine side. So whatever is going on with this conversation, I feel like that's going to result in the separation. They have a cleansing and healing effect, and things need to be expressed. Your truths on both sides need to be expressed, and then it's time for you to take some time apart to heal and to work on yourselves. And feminine is expressing to her masculine, I feel that we're getting closer, but we need to wait for better conditions. Yeah, so I do get the sense that, again, this conversation is definitely going to have a healing effect. I think it's going to clear the air and clear up any potential misunderstandings. I do think it's going to help create momentum to start healing and eventually bring you back into union just right now. Just not right now, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, like the energy that I keep getting off of this reading, Leo, is that you are moving away to do you, to figure yourself out, to go pursue your goals, to go pursue some, your dreams, and to make them tangible, to bring them in, to call them into the 3D reality, give them legs. Again, this could be starting a new business. This could be you working on a promotion, getting yourself set up for additional qualifications to become more competitive through the application process, things like that. This is you being very practical, very successful, because we have the Pentacles right here. And this is all about success. Success in the workplace, abundance, financial security, financial freedom, independence. So I feel like this is what you're going towards right now. So love on the back burner for now, but not a bad thing. So let's go ahead and check in with Love Whispers, and then we're going to end with Nature's Whispers and see what messages are coming through for Leo. For Leo, please. For Leo. But while I'm shuffling, if you're interested in working one-on-one with me, please check out the website below, awakenhealings.org. That's in the it's in the description box, in the comments below. Also, I have opened my own Etsy shop where I specialize in salt blends, handcrafted. So if you're interested in cleansing your auric energy field, check out the shop. It's also called Awaken Healings. That's on Etsy. The link is below in the description box as well. Okay, so maybe there's nothing coming out in the Love Whispers. No, it's not a clean shuffle. Definitely not a clean shuffle. We're going to move on to the Work Your Light. Let's see if Work Your Light has anything for you guys. That was interesting. Nothing in Love Whispers. Ooh, there we go. We have the Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of divine feminine energy here. And I do feel like, there is some resonance here with boundaries and with the pink that I was picking up on. So definitely Sisterhood of the Rose. This is about connecting with your soul tribe, connecting with like-minded people, increasing your feminine energy. And again, this is gender neutral, because as men and women, we both have masculine and feminine energies that require balance and require attention. Yeah, and healing often. So I feel like in this instance, Leo, that this is you just connecting with your soul tribe, with spirit, with your guardian angels, with the ascended masters, with your ancestors, And this is you just, kind of taking time to heal yourself, heal this connection, and turn within. Yeah, this is beautiful. Anything else? Let's go ahead and check in with Nature's Whispers. That was interesting. Weird shuffle. I didn't even started to shuffle, and 2 cards came out. The first one is maintain your childlike spirit. Yeah, I like that, and I feel like this message in various forms have been coming out with multiple readings today. So this is about, just staying happy, staying high vibrational, doing things that bring you happiness and joy. And it's the simple pleasures. It's nothing complicated, This is, maybe going out for a mani-pedi if it's safe. I know COVID numbers are rising, but if that's something that's still open and available to you in your communities, then that might be an option. Some self-care, maybe going out for a hike, maybe some fitness classes, trying a new art class, a new music class, things like that. So maintain your childlike spirit. This could even be throwing on music from your childhood. Something as simple as that, creating a bit of a shuffle from whenever you were a child, depending on what decade. For me, I'm a child of the, so I love music. So, I would be putting on like Cyndi Lauper and Madonna and maybe some Paula Abdul. I know she's more than this, but she was part of my childhood. So things like that, just simple things, just stuff to bring you joy, stuff to increase your vibe, your vibration. And then also amplify your positive emotions. Yeah, so I feel like this is kind of going hand in hand. So we see a child just sort of wading in the water, just out of curiosity, no rhyme or reason. They're just in there because it feels good, because it's fun. Maybe they're looking for frogs, Who knows what they're going to find in there. But this is just about, amplifying your positive emotions, maintaining high vibrations. Yeah, because when you're in an attitude of gratitude, and when your vibrations are high, you manifest quicker. You bring in these opportunities that you desire a lot quicker, and they're coming in. Happiness and success is coming in for you, Leo, for sure. I know you'd be a bit down in the dumps with this connection, with this breakup, with this challenging conversation. But again, it's a bye for now, not a bye forever. And it's time just to reconnect with yourself, Leo. Regroup, reorganize, recenter yourself, empower yourself, work on you. You do you. And I really don't think that you're really interested in dating other people. I think you're just focused on yourself. And when it's time for you two to come into connection, possibly with this earth sign, doesn't have to be, the conditions will set themselves up to where you can come back into union. I think springtime. I'm hearing spring for some odd reason. 4 months. 4 months. All right. So Leos, that's all I have for you. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell to receive notifications. Please give this video a like, a thumbs up, comment below. Please check out the website awakenhealings.org if you want to work with me further in session. Also, my list of services are there. I'm a shamanic practitioner, so I do offer a whole host of services other than readings for you. Also, check out my Etsy shop if you're interested in purchasing handcrafted salt blends. Until then, we'll see you soon. Take care. Love you all. Bye.